Hey everyone, this is CJ, and welcome to another Rocketblog of let's see, I think it's today. This is now September. It's been a while. I did the a vlog. Uh, I don't know what to say mostly because it's just sucks that about a month and a half I've been away from streaming, which is kind of upsetting because I really didn't want to do streaming. The Most of the games I can play right now is Crash Team Racing and Destiny 2 because of you guys know what. I don't want to bring that up again because it's kind of infuriating, but I had to say it again. It's all because of the where you're right behind me this time. Usually you're on my left. All because of the good old laptop decided to kick. Of course, the back part popped out because I didn't screw it. Because screw it. So yeah, now it's right now I'm trying to figure out what to do next. What can I do to get myself back the way I want it? Because right now, the month that has a blank nothing was depressing to me because the humidity in my room was too high. I had my fan up on high. I've had the window fan blowing out, trying to hope to get the humidity out of there. It was scorching hot. It didn't. It's not fun, and make it worse. The work was a little more tedious. So the whole summer, well, most of the summer block was just horrendous. So I didn't feel much want to do anything because of the humidity in my room, plus the work just stressed me out to not doing anything. Well, not fully, but I did try do things behind the behind the things. But before I do, I want to start off with the idea of what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna move myself to the side because, bam, this is my next ideal plan. This will probably still take me to February, but I will probably buy some stuff here and there, mostly during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, because usually those when the prices for electronics go down. Right now, at the price point of this build, will be $1,172.44 without the tax. Because if I know better, this is not taxed in any way to our state, so that's just the price it is right now until I decide to buy it physically. So yeah, 1172.44, then add the tax to be a little more above right I feel like, which is 1200. I'm trying to keep it within the range so I don't get strangled with the price. So and I definitely know my tax refunds are a bit low, but I definitely know I have some more money on the side that it will hopefully cut it off. And plus, because the period of time to get these parts will also go down. So when it hits those days when the prices, those 2 days when the prices goes down, that's one way. And of course, tax refund will help. When it gets to that point, this stuff will also goes down because they're gonna get ready for the next set of parts. So that's the good thing. So I can wait a little longer, wait till the price goes down from those 2 days, and the day when I get my money from tax refund, it should just plan out. Yeah, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna be only playing with the PS4 right here. I don't know. You can hear that. I'll be stuck playing it till February, but that's fine. I'll just wing it till those days because I really do want to play. I do want to play this thing. I want to play my Wii. I want to play Mario Kart again. That's one thing I like to do is play Mario Kart, and also want to play Splatoon again for my community variety TV. But I can't do that when I'm stuck with the PS4, and you cannot. Well, you can stream on Variety and what other communities, but you have to ask them if you can go to their account itself. You can't get the stream keys for the PS4 or the X. Probably the same thing for the Xbox with with the Xbox One and One S and One X, you have to use their account. So that was kind of drawing the lines like, no, I don't want to do that. And even if I do stream my side and they'll just restream it from my stream channel to theirs, it's kind of defeat the purpose. So this, I'm hoping that's gonna happen. Another thing I need to keep myself going was my Patreon. If I can just, I'm doing this freehand, no scripting. So sorry. If you hoping me do something like that, but no. And God damn, I press cancel when I press should I press OK. Yeah, I still have the Patreon. That's where it is right now. It still is there. Anyone helps me in any kind of way, I'd be very appreciated. Right now, I definitely know down the line, well, in this case, tomorrow, Twitch is doing their September month. Their little Scandinavian. I can't say the word today, but you know what I mean. You want they're having a little special like get people to sub to their channels. The, so in this case, since I'm affiliate, if you want to help me in any way, you can sub me to help get more benefits and whatnot. And well, mostly the first tier subs. They don't mess with the second, third tiers. They just want you to get that entry in. They want to see you get more subs that way. But of course, they're doing it with the sponsor. They're sponsoring with us. I think it was Subway. I should have had this everything pre out, but I don't. I never do, and that's how I am. I should have the email. Here it is. September is coming. Of course, like I said, they've been sponsored by Subway this time. Yeah, 50% off on the first tier subs. So it being $5 is going to be $2.50. Now there's going to be bonus bits for if anyone cheered more than 10 bits on the person's channel. There's going to be an additional 10 bits, 10% bits, sorry, 10% more bits, which is pretty cool. Sub gifting. Subway will go out to do certain channels and gift sub to many places. So that'd be also nice if I get people to come watch my streams for Destiny 2, but right now it's gonna be mostly CTR. Because down the line during the end of September, I'll probably get myself back up and going with Destiny 2 because of the next DLC. So I'm hoping to play that one and see how that storyline goes down. Especially when I want to get my Titan up, so I have to go from beginning of the story where he was at, most likely very beginning, and work my up to the Forsaken and the next DLC Shadowkeep. And of course, they have Subway's gonna have their own channel for Twitch. So yeah, 10% bonus, other bits. Low tier subs gonna be deducted to 50% for its duration of September 3rd to 24th. So that's nice. So what about Patreon? Well, like I said, there's Patreon is there just for anything. I should uh, promote it more. I should be more aggressive. Like some of my family said, you should be more aggressive. If you want people to help you and support you, you need to be more aggressive in some fashion. But I don't want to do it too much because I feel like I'm doing it because of greed. I don't want to do that. That's why I tried not to push as much. But if you guys do, and you have the money to do it, because I don't want you guys to spend it that you cannot, you can do so. The $1 tier is a thank you, and the $5 tier gives you automatic access to my Twitch channel. But because of the September, I don't want to push it. Feel like that's too much, and because the subs, I did agree about the first tier, the low tier sub will automatically get you access to my Discord as well. So when that day comes by, when it goes to 250 for subbing, it's going to be the same for the bits, 250 bits, and of course even though it says $5 tier, I'm not gonna edit it. If you give me 250 on Patreon, it's automatic as well. And speaking of Patreon as well, I think I need to push it a little more by adding different tiers, like like um, requests. So if you guys want to do an art request, like have your character with my character, then on Gmod or Source Filmmaker, then yeah, I will do that. Since I'm still in a low area for many people, like YouTube, Twitch, DeviantArt, the prices will be lowered. Like many people like that, like, oh, you want to draw it, that'll be $15. You want to color, $30. Since I'm still new, I do not want to push it too much. And plus, I'm mostly doing things on Gary's Mod Source Filmmaker. It's just easy drag and move around, giving it a nice screenshot. So yeah, that'd be a lot less. So I'm thinking about $2 for Gary's Mod and maybe 350 for Source Filmmaker, because just like my one friend who also used this computer, the Dell Inspiron 1, the 2305 model, without the TV tuner that lets you have the composite VGA and HDMI out. No, not no, HDMI in. Sorry, HDMI in, because you can't stream it to another computer. You can't have a dual monitor. So sorry, wrong way. In HDMI in. So I'm not gonna. I try not to push too much. For right now, $2 for Gary's Mod and 350 for Source Filmmaker posters sounds a bit reasonable for me right now. And let's see how much I will push. So yeah. Um, the other thing I want to talk about is what I did during the some of the offsets when I was away from streaming. One of them was this. I actually decided to try mess around with Blender. Yes, I actually did try out Blender. If you guys never look at my DeviantArt account, I did post this a while back, like 2 weeks after the final Splatfest. I was able to take this model and actually put it into Gary's mod. Not fully, but it was somewhat a working condition. I can actually use the advanced bone tool to manipulate the bones. There was no fizz model mesh to actually use the fizz gun to move the models. So and the so yeah, so I did not fully mess around with the crowbar program or anything like that to actually make it more of like a rag doll or anything. So it's just a broken bottle. Yeah, that's all I was gonna say is a broken model. The face, the um, the body groups for the eyes and the mouth is there. So it was from source of America to Gears Mod. Everything's in place just like it should. So I could just don't have to worry about tempering, messing around with the body groups as much, other than the hand, so the finger tools can be worked. But I don't think I got that fully working either. So, but yeah, got this to work. I was happy. So I want to at least want to try something. But I don't even know for me by doing something like this will take me a lot longer than any other person who can port these from the game itself to Source Maker and then same thing to Gary's mod. So I want to try something else. I was like, I want something different that lets me actually go out and fiddle fart with it. And I actually don't have any. Oh, that's right. I don't have no screenshots of those because if I try to do what I was thinking about doing, it will probably just, yeah, it's gonna crash. So I'm gonna go ahead and save these pictures just for a sake. And we can just put these in there and bada bing, bada boom. So I actually did try out, but that, of course, it needs to be resized. There we go. Ta-da! I did try out model porting from one game to another. In this course, you see it says Brawl Box, so I'm actually am trying out the try porting something from one game to another for, in this case, Mario Kart Wii, because I want to try to see if I can get certain models to work in here so I can play Mario Kart Wii with those setting characters in mind. Of course, we already got one person who did the Inklings, well, the default Inklings for the. Of course, that's why when I picked it up, it spun the that. Okay, so yeah, the Inkling models from the that we got was from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So it was like, what? Why not get the other characters like the Octolings? Well, he already did that too. So I'm trying to remember. I can't fully remember his name. It's just I just he's the guy who does all the Inklings. I'm in this server too, so that's the thing I need to figure out. What I'm trying to remember here. It sucks. I'm not. I don't do editing, so if I have an editor, he'll probably just jump cut in many different places. Uh, wow, I can't find the name. I can't find his name. Well, I'm just going to my old videos and it automatically shows from there. So it's not page 1 of my video set. I'm probably on page 2 in the video set. Because I do upload these streams, so all my text editing models, it's always there he is. Atlas Omega Alpha. Since Atlas Omega Alpha ported the Inklings, the default Inklings from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and the default Octoling from Splatoon 1, it kind of feels like defeating the purpose of doing the same models again. But I don't know, some people actually can rate the body group of the face mesh from just from the Inklings who only have moved their eyes from Splatoon 1, move around all the way to the face of the mouth, so that the facial expressions can be fully implemented from like Mario Kart Wii 7, 8, 8D, and other games. So what I want to do is try to do a test like this with Rosalina, because I definitely think someone already did Baby Rosalina. So I just want to do it as a test to see how it works. So yeah, about that one. Yeah, let me show you the problem. And of course, since I do different screenshots, let me fix that rig. As you can probably see, I'm not gonna mess around with. Yeah, you can see. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just go ahead and shrink it down to so you guys can see it. There you go. So yeah, as you can probably tell, there's Baby Rosalina once again over there, fully working, to not so working in animation. Yeah, the bones are not fully intact. So I did try the bone amateur modifier for Blender, and it keeps airing out something with the polygon 1, which I renamed the model to keep it within Mario Kart Wii's uh, file structure, and it doesn't want to work that way. So yeah, and without it, it just goes like that. So and I did look at the video for 3ds Max. Let's see if have any similarity from modifiers. It kind of do, but the one modifier they used was Flesh, I think it was. I can't remember. But it's also on Blender. So okay, let's just try that. Maybe it'll actually actually work with it. It made my model freaking messy because this computer is not made for heavy duty rendering and whatnot. It's probably just that's how it went. It went to big corrupted mess. And I definitely know some of you guys are thinking, well, if you saw those other videos that they use 3ds Max, why not use 3ds Max? One, I'm trying not to put too much stuff in my on my external already. Let's see, my external is my SSD. Not gonna try to do anything in this computer because how this computer likes the power and whatnot, so it's not gonna do that either. So I just try to go easy route, just try to use Blender and plus most of my friends who port these character models from Splatoon to Gary's Mod and Source Filmmaker, they used Blender. So I thought it'd be a much better idea to just use the same program and just port not just from Gary's Mod and Source Filmmaker, but also do it for Mario Kart Wii. And yeah. And plus, the another thing I will not do is buying 3ds Max, and because paying for it is a hassle. It's a very greedy program because it needs like more than a grand per year to use it. And yes, there is a student program that lets you use it for 3 years for free. And yes, I heard about many people falsifying stuff just to get it for 3 years for free. One, I'm not a student. Two, I'm not going to do that kind of tactic, be a liar. And I want something that will just work with me for many occasions. So Blender is a free program. It does what it needs to do. I just need it to get it to work with me. And yes, there was one person who did mess around with the Blender, and I think his name is Yosh. This person is actually able to use Blender no problem. So I'm trying to learn it from that person, even though I have to learn it in a different way just to get it. Because sometimes watching visually can help, but sometimes I much better have someone hands-on with me. It's like if I did something wrong, I say, "Oh, not that way. You try this way." "Oh, you didn't. That's not the way you were supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it this way." Just anytime I made a mistake, I can do it, and then I can do it that way. So I need someone to help me visually in some way, so I don't screw up in a bad situation. So yeah, I don't mind trying out Blender. That's the thing. I want to get Blender to work with me. So yeah. So yeah, that's but not all doom and gloom because I did try this out, let my buddy try this out for the same model that Atlas Omega Alpha did with the Inklings, and say, hey, I have this model for you. This maybe it will be good for you for certain reasons. It's like, yeah, I want because I'm messing around with Ocarina of Time. Why not? And sure enough, he did. This is what he did. He actually downported the Mario Kart Wii port that as Omega Alpha did and downscale it down to the Ocarina of Time slash Majora's Mask, which I thought is kind of hilarious because now you have an inkling in Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. And he's able to mess around more and more with the same model or something else and actually got to this point. He's able to use the same Blender tool program and actually get this Octoling-like look in there as well for Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. And once again with with this one, and now it's oversized again. And there you go. An Octoling in Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. So he's able to manipulate the models that he gets from Splatoon 1, 2, and whatnot, or even use the same model as a base and reconfigure it to make it more like the characters that we know and love in Splatoon. He's able to do this, but he doesn't know how to use the Mario Kart Wii's method. So if I can get my model to work, if I tell him how to do it this way, he's probably able to, okay, I'll make my models, you port them to Mario Kart Wii, and then we have the catalog of actual different characters from Mario Kart Wii. Not instead of just being retextured every single time, make it look like the character we know and love. Now we can have physical, actual characters from the Splatoon 1 2 community in actually Mario Kart Wii. Would be a lot hilarious. Or even take the same models from the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and actually rig them to make it look like the Splatoon 1 2s in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I can't do it on my own Wii U because Wii U's SD card slot is shot. But if I get a new computer and use CMU, let's see how it works from there. Now, that'd be even epic. But right now, this is what far we've gone. He did show me another picture that has even Marie in this Inkopolis in Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time's map. So like not map but game. So it is amazing how he changed stuff in that game. So I would love to see if I can get my models to work in Mario Kart Wii. Maybe we can get his characters in rigged way so we can actually have more characters in Mario Kart Wii. But that's when everything gets in full motion. But for now, since I'm stuck with the PS4 and this computer is not made for streaming because I tried so many times with it and it just crashes. Well, not just crashes, but my computer just shuts off because of overheating. So, so yeah, I am happy so far messing around with that stuff. So, but who knows? If people who want to help me get those models work in Blender, help me work with Blender so I can get the models I would choose as a test dummy and whatnot, and actually get it to work. Then we can just keep on re-rigging the characters we want and get more Mario Kart Wii characters, or in this case, more Splatoon community members in Mario Kart Wii. So we have, if anyone does play Mario Kart Wii still, actually, there's some people still play Mario Kart Wii. I meant like the Splatoon community that I know who also play Mario Kart Wii. Now they can play their characters in their favorite bikes, and not just this random bike selections or bikes or kart selections. Then they can actually have their own character with their own bike they like in Mario Kart Wii, or even port the bikes and carts, even ATVs from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe into the game, and then they can play with those vehicle choice. But of course the animations for the characters, what kind of bike and cart they use, it will be a little finicky for like ATVs. So but in all, I definitely need to get myself back and moving for Mario Kart. I mean, not Mario Kart, but PS4 streams. Till then, till I get my computer in February or March. So I'll try to keep these blogs going along so you guys know what's going on as well in the background. Hopefully, maybe get my Patreon, like I said, get my Patreon going. I definitely want to get my Of course, this picture is still too big. Just keep screen sizing this thing. So yeah, I definitely want to get my Patreon moving as well. So, but at the same time, not trying to push it to make it seem I'm being greedy. So, if you want to help me in any way, shape, or form, like I said, $1 on here is good. It just helps help a little, get me more motivated and whatnot, and keep me making more videos for you guys, especially live streaming for you guys. And like I said, since the September is coming around, the 250 for the low tier sub, 250 bits on Twitch bits on and $2.50 on here will automatically exit. This is what I get for no scripting. 200 $2.50 on Patreon will also give you instant access to my Discord server. So if you guys want to chat with me or voice chat with me, that's one way to go. Or if I know you enough and actually trusted you, that's another way. But like I said, it had to take some time because if you remember my Q&A, how people take my trust so easily and backstab me so much. That's one of the reasons why I do that instead. So It kind of sucks, but I don't want that. But it has to be done, especially people likes to raid people's other servers, and not in the good way. So it kind of sucks. I have to do it that way as well. So yeah, and of course, like I said, I'm also promoting the idea of $2 for Gmod poster and 350 for source filmmaker posters if you want to have your character repped with my two characters. So, well, actually, if you look at it, I did make other characters, but I just like the government inklings or whatever you want to those tux characters. Where you guys, the guys in suits. I don't have the names for those guys, so it's just it feels like to me it's like a one-off character, it's just for laughs and giggles. But yeah, if you guys want to help me in that way, that's another way of doing it. But also, make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and DeviantArt as Rocketboy315. That's where you can find me. You you get notifications on Twitch and my Discord servers when I go live on Twitch. So if you want to see me go live, that's when you know to go follow me on Twitter. And like I said, if you want to help me in any way by subbing to me on Twitch, like I said, wait till tomorrow, the September 3rd. That's when the prices go down. So if you want to, unless you want to really be very want to, I ain't gonna stop you. So like I said, I'm much better you guys wait till the prices go down. So yeah, so then guys, I really do appreciate you guys' help and keeping this channel going as it is. I hope it keeps growing. And yes, I definitely know someone's gonna say, what about the animations? Are you still gonna do some animations? Here and there. All right, I'll tell you that much. Here and there. I'll probably still do it for the subscriber marks, but I don't know if I have the influence to do actual full animations from now and here and there because my motivations and whatnot is low on those. So unless I get more people to support me and whatnot and actually see the benefits of doing animations, then yeah, I could probably do more of them. But right now, it's my patience and motivations for it is low, and but who knows? Maybe you guys change my mind. Who knows? I'm putting this video way too long than it should. So till then, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next vlog or next live stream, which I'm hoping to stream after this video goes live. So yeah, when this video goes live, get ready to watch my stream. So then, later.